Hello everyone, this is Arc3. I'm back in the game and also for another Swgoh video. I went on a long hiatus, so to kick things off again, let's have a video for all of our returning players where we'll discuss what you should do to conquer the galaxy once again. So let's get started. To start the discussion, we should quickly answer a question a lot of returning players ask. Should I restart the game or not? Now, to answer this question, this would depend on your roster when you left the game. So if your roster is already stacked when you left, so there's no need to delete your account and restart again. However, if your roster is like a 2017 version or a 6 to 12 month old account, you're better off restarting from scratch since there are merits from doing so. So one of those merits is improving your fleet arena rank to get that early crystal income so that you can have a quick progression, because when you are away from the game for, let's say, a long period of time, definitely you will be left behind from your fleet chart. And second is, compared to before, when you start the game, there would probably a lot of characters you can focus farm early on and build them up faster compared to, let's say, an older account. So for those who are interested to learn more what to do when you restart the game, skip to the timestamp shown at the top right hand corner. Now for those who want to continue your accounts, here's what you need to do first. Now for those who want to continue their accounts, your first priority is to farm characters centered around GAC. So what is GAC? So this is your Grand Arena Championships. Since this is where most of your crystal farm would be now, it's no longer found in Arena. So if I click rewards here, you would see that if you improve your rank over time, such what I did when I came back to the game, definitely you will earn more crystals, and more crystals would mean faster progression, more crystals of course to farm characters, more energy refreshes, etc. So it's very important to really know the state of your roster if it would merit an account restart or not. So to help you out, organize and plan your farming path for GAC, we can use the journey guide right here. So the journey guide has a rough layout of the characters that you will need or at least farm to help you improve your chances in GAC. So as you can see, for solo journeys, it's already divided into tiers. And of course, the whole journey guide is divided into 3 categories. So of course, the solo journeys, which I'm showing you right now. The guild journeys, which includes the guild raids and territory battle characters. And of course, the last category, the Galactic Legends characters, which of course features the best characters in the game. For GAC, of course, you won't be prioritizing Rolo simply because she's good in TB. But for IPD, he can be used for certain niche situations, and of course Cam for certain Jedi team compositions. Now back to the solo journeys. What's good about the journey guide is that it can help you plan your farming path by simply clicking on the character and selecting it. Now since I already farmed this character up, it will say battle, but for example, for those that you haven't farmed yet, for example Dr. Afra, I can click begin journey and then it will immediately highlight the characters here, the required units that I need to farm up Dr. Afra. So if I go back to my collection here, so let's go to my collection right now, you can see that all of my characters that I favorited will be marked in a silver tag. However, for those priority characters, it will be in gold. So let me show you. If I go to the journey guide, you can see that there's a yellow icon on the top left hand side of the character portrait. And if I favorited, let's say, Hondo Onaka right here, it will tell me that this would be a priority character to farm. So if I go to characters, you already notice that there's a gold icon on the top left hand side of the character portrait. Now this also applies for ships. So for example, let's go back to the journey guide again. If I wanted to farm, let's say, the Executor, and I click begin journey, going back to my collection. So let's check the ships right now. And as you can see, everything that I need to farm is already marked in a gold yellow. So since this is already farmed up, there's no need to like tag it as a favorite. So for those going for ships, especially if you're farming or planning to farm the Executor or the Profundity, this would be very helpful for you to organize your farming path and of course farming plan. Now for specific teams to farm up, I'll create a separate video for that. So if you're enjoying so far the content, please subscribe so that you won't miss that video. Now to wrap up this point, there's really no right or wrong farming path in the game right now. Simply because you can farm off-meta counters to certain teams, especially for Galactic Legends, or you have the option to go for Galactic Legends themselves. It's now a matter of your preference, but focusing your roster on GAC in particular can really help speed things up for you when you return to the game. Once you figure out your farming path, the second thing you need to do is to find a guild. Finding a guild that suits your personality would definitely improve your playing experience. You can find a guild through Discord. We have Swgoh events. We also have a lot of content creators out there who has a dedicated channel to guild recruitment, or even Reddit actually has a thread for guild recruitment. So I'll be posting the link in the description below if you're still looking for a guild. So lastly, for returning players, make sure you try out new game modes such as Conquest, which is currently running right now, and of course Galactic Challenges, which can be found in the Events tab. Or maybe if you haven't tried the raids yet, you can go through the raids and then check it out. Currently, the newest raid, unfortunately, is still the Challenge Rancor raid. But next week or next week, we'll be having the Crate Dragon raid. Or if you're watching this in the future, it's probably out already. So doing the game modes again would help you get the feel of what it's like playing Swgoh again after being away for so long. So that's all of my tips for returning players who want to continue their accounts. Next, let's discuss those who want to start from scratch. I actually created a new account right now so that I can demonstrate to you easily what you should do when you're starting from scratch. Believe it or not, this is a 6-hour-old account. Actually, I've been playing with this new account for the past 3 to 4 days already as per recording, and I'm quite a bit behind. Ideally, you should be unlocking Galactic Challenges already on day 1, simply because this is where part of your crystal income is when you're starting from scratch on top of your dailies here. Now once you've cleared throughout the tutorials, please claim the calendars here. There used to be a free calendar here, but I've already claimed it, and I'll show you why you should claim it. So in the daily login rewards tab here, this new level up calendar, you'll be getting 1650 XP, and then you'll be given, I believe, around 1000 energy. I'm not sure, but getting this XP, getting free energy would be great, and then that would help you level up your account faster actually with getting all of those bonus energy. I've already consumed most of it, so it's not clearly seen. You'll hit level 20 very fast, and that would eventually snowball to the point where you can unlock the arena table and then Galactic Challenges here, the Galactic Battles table. The next thing you should do when you're starting from scratch is to immediately find a guild that can take you in. This is quite tricky because you're low level, but there are a lot of good low level guilds out there where you can join. So always check like your Discord servers, Reddit. I believe there is also a Swgoh guild Reddit that is like actively recruiting for people, so check those out and then get into a guild as soon as possible. Lastly is to increase your crystal income as soon and as fast as possible. So that means unlocking ships, and most importantly, similar to when you continue your account, is to get to Grand Arena as fast as possible, meaning hitting level 85 as soon and quickly as possible. I keep emphasizing hitting level 85 fast simply because Grand Arena is very integral now for your crystal income. And of course, for pay-to-win players or those who want to spend money, the quickest way to do that, is to go to the store and buy the Hyperdrive bundle, which is like $25, I guess. and that will immediately get you to level 85, give you a lot of characters, ships, and resources as well to like progress faster. So the last thing I want to discuss before we end this video is the Swgoh store. So before we head to the store, let's